Hey guys, what's going on? My name is TJACS and we are back with another Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Zombies video for you today, guys. Today we're going over some massive leaks that have come out for Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Zombies regarding the trophy list for Blood of the Dead 9, Voyage of Despair, and of course Classified. Now I'm not going to be showing these on screen because I don't want to get copyright striked or my video taken down, but we will go over each and every single one. I'm not going to be covering any of the Blackout or multiplayer leaks. You guys can go find somewhere else for that because this is predominantly a zombies channel. Now, before we get into this, if you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button, and if you're new around here, hitting the subscribe button. We're going to be covering all things Black Ops 4 Zombies regarding live streams for Easter egg tutorials and helping some of you guys do some of the Easter eggs and stuff like that. So you guys would love it around here. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you're new, and let's go ahead and get into these leak trophies. Now, the way that I'm going to do these is I'm going to kind of spitfire each map at you guys, and then we're going to kind of go over some of the ones that I think are super duper awesome and super duper important to the Zombies storyline and gameplay wise. So we're going to go ahead and start out with the map 9, which is part of the Chaos Crew storyline. For the very first trophy that you guys have, it's a bronze called My Home is the Arena. So the N9 survived to round 20 without opening a gate. The second one is a silver trophy called Venerated Warrior. N9 defeat the most venerated opponent. The third one is a bronze trophy called Skilled Adversary, and what that is N9 have a challenge banner with all 9 medallions. Fourth is a bronze trophy called the Slaughterhouse. N9 dismember 13 limbs in a single game while in the pit. The fifth one, bronze as well, Gong Like the Wind. N9 defeat all 8 challengers summoned by a gong within 5 minutes. Sixth, we have another bronze trophy called Gift of Circuit. N9 acquire Circuit's Kiss. For number 7 here, we have another bronze trophy called Here Kitty Kitty. N9 kill a zombie tiger with a brain-rotted tiger. For number 8, we have another bronze trophy called Acidic Alchemy. N9 get a kill with an acid trap in each of its craftable locations. For number 9, we also have another bronze trophy called Consolation Prize. N9 killed 9 zombies with a single uncharged shot from the Death of Orion. Now these are all 9 trophies for the map 9. Now I think there's a few really important ones to go over here, but I think straight off the bat, we can go ahead and say that Venerated Warrior N9 defeat the most venerated opponent. Gotta assume, because it's a silver trophy, that this is our Easter egg trophy. And I might be wrong on that, but I'm assuming the most venerated opponent is probably the boss fight at the end of 9, once you get to the end of the Easter egg. And then I also feel like Gift of Circuits, N9 acquire Circuit's Kiss. I'm assuming that is something very important, because that's something we have yet to see in any kind of trailer or anything like that, and I'm actually super duper interested to see what this is, because it sounds something so different than we've seen in a zombies game before. So cheers to seeing that that's something that's super awesome. Now some of the other ones that stand out to me is like Skilled Adversary, the challenge banner with all 9 medallions. I think that's going to be something similar to what we saw in Gurai Krovi Origins, kind of with the challenges and stuff, like get 115 headshots, you get a reward, something like that. And I'm assuming that to get all 9 medallions on there, you have to complete all these certain challenges and stuff, and you're rewarded throughout the way. And I think that would be a super duper awesome way. I've always loved it, except for Zetsubono Shima. We're not going to talk about that, but it's a super awesome way to kind of give you rewards throughout the zombies experience, and kind of challenges you to do certain things whenever you do a new playthrough. So I always enjoy stuff like that. Now the other things that I'm thinking are super duper interesting are, okay, so Here Kitty Kitty and 9 kill a zombie tiger with a brain rotted tiger. Now I'm assuming that's some sort of turn tiger. It's some sort of thing that you can get on your side. Now there's no way to tell at this point. We haven't seen anything in any of the trailers that would lead us to believe this, but I'm really interested to see how we turn a tiger and then how we can use it in our own ways. Now another one that's super duper awesome is Acidic Alchemy, and 9 get a kill with the acid trap in each of its craftable locations. So that means that the acid trap that's going to be used in Blood of the Dead from Mob of the Dead is going to be available to us in 9, and not only is it available, we can craft it in different locations and use it, and that's going to really make high round strategies super duper awesome, that you can build traps in different areas. So we'll see how that plays out. Those are the ones that I think are the most important out of this trophy list. Now we're going to go ahead and go over to Voyage of Despair, the second on disc experience for the Chaos storyline. So the very first trophy available to us for Voyage of Despair is actually a silver trophy called Abandoned Ship. In Voyage of Despair, complete the trial. The second one is a bronze trophy called Off the Deep End. In Voyage of Despair, survive to round 20 without draining the water. The third one is a bronze trophy called A Little Pack Here, A Little Punch There. In Voyage of Despair, use the pack-a-punch at every possible location in a single match. The fourth trophy that we have available to us is a bronze trophy called Rock, Paper, Plasma. In Voyage of Despair, killed 9 zombies via catalytic detonations in a single game. The fifth trophy is a bronze trophy called I Know a Shortcut. In Voyage of Despair, take every fast travel path in a single game. The sixth trophy is a bronze trophy called Stoking the Flames. In Voyage of Despair, kill 3 stokers via weak point in a single round. The 7th trophy is a bronze trophy called Stowaway. In Voyage of Despair, spend 5 consecutive rounds in the cargo hold. 8th trophy is a bronze trophy called Swimming with the Fishes. In Voyage of Despair, kill 50 zombies that are underwater in a single game. And the 9th trophy is a bronze trophy called Kraken Unfettered. In Voyage of Despair, killed 9 enemies with a single shot of the Kraken. Now, these are all 9 of the trophies for Voyage of Despair. I'm assuming each map is going to have 9 trophies at this point because we've had 2 maps with 9 trophies. So the one that I took out of this that's the most important, the Easter egg related one, is Abandoned Ship in Voyage of Despair Complete the Trial. Now, in all of the Jason Blundell interviews that we've had so far, he's referred to these trials in the Chaos storyline as kind of being the Easter eggs from start to finish on each map. When you finish the trial, that means you've completed the Easter egg. So this is for sure the Easter egg related trophy. Now there's a couple other ones that kind of have my mind boggled a little bit. Survive to round 20 without draining the water. Now I'm assuming draining the water doesn't really do anything in terms of turning on the power, because that's kind of what we saw in Zetsubo no Shima, so I'm assuming they're not going to recycle that here. Use a Pack-a-Punch at every possible location in a single game. That's super awesome. That means that the Pack-a-Punch machine either moves around throughout the game, kind of like Dreisendrach, or we're going to see multiple Pack-a-Punch locations because it's such a big map, so that's going to kind of change playstyles a little bit. You're not going to necessarily have to stay in one location for the Pack-a-Punch machine. Rock, Paper, Plasma killed 9 zombies via catalytic detonations in a single game. That's really awesome, considering that's probably something Wonderweapon related. It kind of sounds something like C4 or something like that. And that's something that we have yet to see in any of the trailers, because we've barely seen any Voyage of Despair trailers, so hopefully that's something super duper awesome. The fast traveling paths in the game, that's like super game changing. That's sort of a lot like Zetsubo no Shima, with all of the paths that you could take, all the water chutes and stuff where you had to get the rainbow oil and stuff like that. That's going to make it very easy to kind of maneuver around the map and stuff, especially if it's super duper big, so that's always good to see. Kill 3 Stokers via weak point. We have no idea what the Stokers are at this point. We can kind of speculate based on that, but I'm not 100% sure that we know exactly what Stokers are yet. Spend 5 consecutive rounds in the cargo hold. Nothing too crazy there. I'm assuming that's just kind of a tighter spot, and probably something that would be normally hard to spend time there. Kill 50 zombies that are underwater in a single game, kind of like we saw. I believe there was something very similar in Zetsubo no Shima. And then kill 9 enemies with a single shot of the Kraken. That gets me super excited, because I'm assuming the Kraken is our wonder weapon of the map, and that's a super duper awesome name for wonder weapon, first and foremost, because it is the Titanic. So hopefully that is a really, really awesome wonder weapon that we're going to see. Once again, have yet to see any gameplay of it, so we're just going to have to wait till the game comes out on October 12th to kind of see that. But that's all 9 trophies, guys. So we're going to go ahead and go over to the Blood of the Dead trophies now. We're saving classified for last, and let's get straight into it. Quick edit to add onto the video really quick, because I want to be 100% accurate. There's a 10th trophy for Voyage of Despair that I had not gone over before. It's called Trialing Experience. In Voyage of Despair, acquire the Sentinel Artifacts. And this is much like the kissing one from 9, and I think this is going to be super duper important to the Easter egg as well, so I don't know how I missed it. But here you guys go, and the Sentinel Artifact I'm sure has something to do with the Easter egg, so we'll just have to wait and see when the game comes out. Alright guys, now on to the map that I know a lot of you guys are most excited for. The very first trophy we have here, guys, is called Gat Trick. In Blood of the Dead, kill the Warden with the Blunder Gat, Acid Gat, and the Magma Gat. Second trophy we have is Historical Reenactment. In Blood of the Dead, equip the Hell's Retriever, the Sploon, the Blunder Gat, and Tommy Gun. Hot stuff coming through. In Blood of the Dead, forge a Magma Gat. So that's going to be super duper awesome. We'll go over that in just a second. Match made in Hell. In Blood of the Dead, complete a gondola ride with the Warden. The 5th trophy we have is Most Escape Alive. In Blood of the Dead, Escape. The 6th trophy we have is Paranormal Patch-Up. In Blood of the Dead, revive another player with the Shield. 7th trophy we have is Senseless Acts of Violence. In Blood of the Dead, kill 5 zombies with the Hell's Redeemer before it starts its ... question mark. Next one is Throw a Dog a Bone. In Blood of the Dead, feed a wolf head from the gondola, Citadel, and Model 1 ... question mark. And the very, very last trophy that we have here, guys, is called West Side for Life. In Blood of the Dead, reach round 20 without leaving the west side of the island. So first and foremost, I would like to say that Blood of the Dead is the most anticipated map for many different reasons. It's because it's the continuation of the premise storyline that we currently have going on right now. So we already have a lot of backstory kind of cultivating, so there's a lot more insinuating we can do for the map, for this specific map, because it is the premise characters, than we can for the Chaos storyline. So straight off the bat, guys, we have the Magma Gat, which obviously was not in Blood of the Dead. We only had the Blunder Gat and the Acid Gat, so that's super duper exciting that we're getting a whole new variant of the Blundergat, and it's going to be super duper awesome. Obviously, it's going to be very important. Now, there's obviously new parts of the map that's been leaked a long time ago. In Blood of the Dead, equip the Hell's Retriever, the Spoon, the Blundergat, the Tommy Gun. So that's historical reenactment. That's basically saying, I'm assuming those are all of the things that are coming back from Mob of the Dead. So that's kind of putting that inside of your arsenal. Whenever you're going out, you'll get that trophy. In Blood of the Dead, complete a gondola ride with the Warden is super duper awesome, considering I don't even know in Mob of the Dead if that was humanly possible to have Brutus inside of the gondola while you were riding it. So it's going to be super interesting to see how you would even survive the gondola ride over there. Most escape alive in Blood of the Dead escape. I'm assuming, not even really assuming, I know for sure that's probably the Easter egg related one, considering what the Mob of the Dead Easter egg was and what that entails. I'm also glad these trophies aren't spoiling too much. I'd like to go over that really quick, because like, yes, we're getting kind of like an outline of what we are to expect, but it's not spoiling a whole lot for the game, just kind of what we have to look forward to, I guess. In Blood of the Dead, revive another player with the shield is super duper awesome, and that's a welcome change for me personally, because I've never thought about the shield reviving things, but I've also thought of like different ways that people could be revived other than just sitting next to him and hitting square for a really long time. Like, so that's going to be super interesting to see how that works out. In Blood of the Dead, kill 5 zombies with the Hell's Redeemer. This not only disproves the leaks that the Hell's Retriever was going to be an actual dog in this variation of Blood of the Dead, this also confirms that we can upgrade the Hell's Retriever to the Hell's Redeemer and that it is an actual tomahawk. So I'm really looking forward to that. Huge fan of the Hell's Retriever and Hell's Redeemer. So the really question mark on this trophy and then the throw a dog a bone trophy is really interesting, because it almost kind of leaves the dog a mystery in a way. So we're going to have to wait and see before it starts its what. You know, we won't know what that is until we play the game. In Blood of the Dead, feed a wolf head from the gondola, Citadel, and Model 1 ... question mark. So there's stuff left out of these two particular trophies that we're not even going to be able to tell, and that gets me so excited of what this could possibly mean for Blood of the Dead. And then you obviously have the reach round 20 without leaving the west side of the island. The west side of the island, I'm pretty sure, is the new side of the island that we have yet to explore. So that's super duper awesome to see them creating trophies specifically for us and kind of exploring the new parts of the map as well. But that basically wraps it up for Blood of the Dead. So without further ado, we're going to go over to Classified, the most unknown map to us for Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Alright guys, so rushing straight into Classified, we have the very first trophy called Cold War Remedy, which is in Classified, retrieve and equip the Project Scatty prototype. The second trophy we have is Breaking the Ice. In Classified, shatter 115 zombies in a single game. Third one we got is Shock Value. In Classified, kill 115 zombies with electric traps in a single game. Power Struggle. In Classified, reach round 20 without turning on the power. Preemptive Strike. In Classified, kill 50 Nova 6 crawlers without letting them explode in a single game. The sixth trophy we have is the Highest Office. In Classified, reach around 20 without an elevator. The next one we have is Crawl for Help. In Classified, while in Last Stand, use a teleporter and then get revived in a single game. Very next we have Step on the Gas. In Classified, kill 50 zombies while affected by Nova 6 crawler gas in a single game. Next up we have Pent Up a Gun. In Classified, complete 5 consecutive rounds without leaving the War Room elevator. Going Everywhere Fast is the very last one we have, guys, and is in Classified, use a teleporter 7 times in less than a minute in a single game. So I don't know about you guys, but for me personally, this gets me super duper hyped for Call of Duty Black Ops 4, not just for the Undead Zombies map, but for Classified, because I am a huge fan of Five Guys, like as you guys know, and it seems like they're adding a lot to the map anyways, in terms of weaponry and then the map itself, because as we can see right here, the War Room was never actually available to us in the map 5, so that's going to be super interesting to see how that plays out and like what exactly it entails. One thing I will say is that there doesn't really appear to be any kind of a Easter egg on the map, because there's no Easter egg related trophy, so that kind of, you know, answers the question of if we're going to have an Easter egg. Now that doesn't necessarily mean there's not Easter eggs on the map for us to find, it just means there's not a main storyline Easter egg for us to get from point A to point B and finish the actual game or beat a boss or anything like that. So kind of sad to see that, because I really like to see when they implement new things like that in old maps, but at the same time I also understand we do have the Cold War Remedy and Classified retrieve and equip the Project Scatty prototype, so I'm assuming you'll probably have to do some sort of Easter egg or Easter egg steps to kind of get that and equip it. It's probably some sort of new wonder weapon available to us, maybe even the Winter's Howl Mark II. We'll just have to wait and see when the game comes out. Now, a couple of things I see is shatter 115 zombies in a single game, so obviously that's coming back in full circle to the Winter's Howl. Kill 115 zombies with electric traps in single game. That was a pretty big thing. It was the first buildable trap was on 5, so I'm assuming that's kind of something similar. And then just like killing zombie types and stuff like that are mainly the other ones. Reach around 20 without an elevator. That sounds ridiculously hard unless they've implemented some new way of getting down. Maybe they added stairs or something, so we'll have to wait and see that. And I believe that's basically about it. There's nothing super duper awesome that tells us anything other than the war room, the Project Scatty prototype ones. Overall, I'm very, very excited for the zombie season. We do have some extra trophies that we're about to go over in just a minute, but I just want to go over the 4 maps that we're getting on launch are going to be awesome. There's going to be plenty of secrets to kind of figure out. Originally, I thought I was going to be Easter egg hunting on Classified, which I still might do it, just to figure out how to do that Project Scatty and stuff like that. So, because I think a lot of the other Easter egg hunters are going to be on Blood of the Dead and 9 and Voyage of Despair. So we'll wait and see. We're going to do the maps that are not being done the most of, and we're gonna roll with that. So without further ado, let's go over the other trophies that are available to us for zombies, and then we're gonna wrap up the video after that. Alright guys, to kind of wrap up the last bit of trophies we have here, there's a couple different modes that are actually going to be available to us upon launch of Call of Duty Black Ops 4. So first and foremost, one thing that we really didn't know about was Zombies 101. Complete the Zombies tutorial. So there's a tutorial mode for zombies in general, which is super interesting, kind of like we saw with Ghost in Houses and Call of Duty World War II. And then we go into Zombies Rush mode, which is a brand new mode that we don't know a whole lot about, other than it is inspired a lot by the mode Grief from Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies. So you got Multiplicious, I believe you pronounce that. In Zombies Rush, get the score multiplier up to 100. Next one you have is High Score in Zombies Rush. Obtain a personal score of 250. And then you have Team Player in Zombies Rush. Obtain a team score of 500. So that's super duper interesting to see how that's going to kind of play out with Zombies Rush mode. We don't necessarily understand exactly what that means other than that, so we'll kind of wait and see how that works out. There's not too much to go over here just because we don't know much about the Zombies Rush mode as a whole. And then a prestigious award, attain max level of prestige with 25 different weapons in zombies. So that's actually super duper interesting because we're actually being rewarded for something in zombies, which is kind of awesome to see because trophy wise, we've never had this many trophies for zombies. Like, it's usually a couple, but it's not this many. So I'm super duper excited. It might be just because we have 4 different maps, we have different game modes and stuff. So overall, this year is about to be the biggest Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Zombies experience that it can possibly be. Like, it's so freaking exciting that we're going to have 4 maps on launch, plenty of game modes to play, plenty of updates throughout the entirety of the season, you know, new DLCs and stuff, kind of seeing what they're going to do with that. There's so much to go over in this video, which we'll go over in a separate video of the future of Call of Duty Black Ops 4, but I really can't be more excited for this year, guys. It's going to be a big year for us on the channel, just for Call of Duty in general. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button before you guys leave, and hit the subscribe button if you guys are brand new and haven't already. It would mean a lot to me, and like I said, we're covering all things Call of Duty Black Ops 4 from here on out for zombies and Blackout. So I appreciate all of you guys. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace the freak out, my dudes.